Okay, well anyway, we got this. This is my very first tub. And as you can see, oops, shit, let me get this out the way. Here's all the shroomies. It's my first tub there. You can tell this was from a multi-sport germination that I did. But the funny thing is I didn't sterilize anything or nothing. I just pretty much took the spore syringe, squirted it in my medium, and that's it. So it's hard to say what strains of mushrooms are in there, but there's a bunch of them. And I'm going to try to harvest them and see if I don't screw that up too. Alrighty, let's see if I can pull this off. So it's like this. I was thinking, well, you know, I've been watching videos, even though this is my first time, I've been watching videos for a long time about how to do this. And I just thought it was, you know, overkill. I'm not going to buy a giant, you know, flow hood and sterile shit. This house ain't sterile. There's nothing in this house that's sterile. But look at that flush I got out of that. I mean, if I can get this camera to actually focus anyway. Come on, baby. Even if I push autofocus, it doesn't work. Don't ever buy one of these. They suck. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to get anything decent. I just wanted to try it. Because, you know, being a pharmaceutical researcher, I figured, well, hey, Doc's got to try it, you know. And you can see different xenotypes. See how these are darker? These are lighter. I mean, this is because it was a multi-spore culture. Let me tell you what I did. I bought a spore print, okay? It was on a piece of white paper so that you could see it. And what I did is I stuck it in my bullet blender with some water and a little bit of Karo syrup, okay? Grinded the piece of paper into powder, poured the whole thing on some blocks of straw, little blocks of straw, right? Well, here's what happened. Let me take you over to my little grow chamber. Oh, God, it's just spilling everything. Oh, wait, wrong side. Here we go. And look what we got. We got mushrooms coming right off just little blocks of straw that I made. So I figured, well, that was cool because I didn't have to sterilize nothing. I didn't have to mess with nothing. Let me put this out of the damn way here. So I thought, well, that was pretty badass right there. So I figured, well, I'll take some of the straw, stick it in this here 80-quart mono tub, I guess they call it, and see if anything happens. And what I got was this. It just totally blows my mind because I wasn't planning on getting it. I didn't do anything sterile. I don't have no fancy equipment. I didn't pressure cook crap. I didn't go on to grain spawn or whatever the hell they call it. I just did it like this and I was successful. I don't, you know, I mean, I know that there's such things as contamination, but, you know, I use pasteurized stuff, and like the straw was just pasteurized. You know, I just grind it up, boiled it for, you know, 10 minutes or whatever, or 20 minutes at 170, I think. I can't remember. It was something stupid like that. And then I just packed it in these little ice cube trays that I use to make my ice. And, you know, I make big blocks of ice. Those are them right there. Those are the trays. And then that's what I poured that stuff into. And then I took one of them blocks and stuck it in here with some cocoa hair coir or whatever the hell they call it. And look what I got here. So now I'm going to harvest it. If I can ever get this camera to frickin' focus. And what I do from here, I have no idea. This was just an experiment, but I just wanted to show you all this. That I don't think you need all that fancy stuff that everybody's talking about. Maybe you do. I didn't. My house is filthy. I have dogs. I keep fans and heaters going all the time. So anyway, I'm going to position this camera and try to start harvesting this stuff because I think some of them are starting to get a little bit too old. Well, pretty much mangling this. I don't know how to harvest them and pull them out without screwing. I can't even get my hands in there, let alone do anything else. I guess I just go down and just start pulling them up one by one. This is where experience comes in handy, because I have none. Try not to damage stuff at the same time, but you know, in case I can get some subsequent flushes. But yeah, you know, I mean, come on, right? I'm going to do something like this. Try to put that back in there. Take them out clump by clump, like this. See, they're falling apart when I'm pulling them out, so I kind of got to be careful. And then I'll clean them up after that, right before I put them into drying. So let me get back into my story about me being a mushroom virgin, okay? I've never, maybe when I was 18 or something like that, I figured, well, you know, Doc, let's, of course I wasn't Doc back then, I was just plain old Mike. It's a nice chunk. I was like, well, yeah, let's go ahead and try to grow mushrooms, and I think it was the Homestead Book Company was the company in the back of High Times magazine that sold mushroom grow kits. I thought, well, that's pretty badass, you know. I want to get me one of these mushroom grow kits. So I ordered one. I got it. I remember seeing all the instructions and petri dishes and like everything else, and I thought, well, there's no way I'm going to do this. So, you know, me being me, I'm like, well, I got to give her a shot, you know. Let's see, this is a different xenotype here. I'm going to have to clean all these up now. God, there's just so many of them. I don't know what to do with them all. I have to start throwing them on the floor here. Might have let them go a little bit too far, but that's okay. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the Homestead Mushroom Company, or book company. So I went ahead and I ordered one. You know, petri dishes, all that agar. But you know, I didn't know you had to have a pressure cooker. All this crap. I got discouraged. I quit. And I didn't do it for. Well, actually, let me reiterate. I didn't quit. I tried to grow them. And I bought a block of composted cow manure and stuck it in my closet, which of course my mom didn't appreciate. But what happened is one day I looked in there and there was just pinheads everywhere. And I thought, oh cool, man, I'm gonna have a crap ton of mushrooms. Me and my friends are gonna trip and have a bunch of fun. And then I noticed that the fruit flies were like taking over. So I'm like, well, you know, they're going to eat all my little baby mushrooms before I even have a chance to do anything with them. So me being me, I took some horse spray and I sprayed it on the fleas, which killed them. But it also killed all my pinheads. So in my, you know, frustration and total disbelief that I just screwed up my whole summer and my whole crop, I went ahead and I went to dump the thing out, and lo and behold, underneath all that stuff was a bunch of mushrooms. So it wasn't a complete waste. So, you know, I kept them. Blah, blah, blah. And I think I let them dry on a piece of cardboard or something. And I put them out, I pulled them out, put them in the freezer, but I pulled them out a couple weeks later. Me and some of my buddies, I had maybe a quarter ounce or something. We didn't know how much to take. So we just split it. Yeah, that was fun. So it looks like I got quite a few mushrooms here. I'm not even a third done with it yet. And then what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to do what's called fraking. And that's DocTech. That's my stuff that I made up. And what you do is you take a fork and you scrape it across this and you make it all even again. And you dig all this stuff right back into your substrate here. So in this case it's just coca coir and some, I think I put vermiculite, I can't remember, it wasn't nothing major. A little bit of straw, etc., etc. But yeah, so this is my first crop. I was kind of proud of it. Wanted to show everybody, so obviously got a lot of work to do here to clean these up, make them available for microdose pills. I want to help some vets with their post-traumatic stress disorder, and maybe some people who have depression. You know, being a pharmaceutical researcher, that's what my goal is to help others. And in my city, mushrooms have been decriminalized. Now, it doesn't mean that they're... Sorry, I got a small cold. It doesn't appear that they're... well, they say they decriminalize them, but that doesn't mean they're legal. So they're still not legal, but I get to what they're trying to do. You know, they want to give you the permission, but they want to keep tabs on you anyway. You know, they always want the upper hand, so you know how the GOV is. There's just so many. I almost hope I don't get so many next time. That sounds terrible, don't it? Alrighty. So I gotta start stacking them the other way now. Start stacking them that way. So yeah, these babies are pretty, man. I like them. This particular variety is supposed to be Treasure Coast. Or Treasure Cove, something, I don't know. It's a cubensis variety. It's supposed to be pretty strong. I don't know. I haven't ever done any lately, so I'll leave that for someone else to tell me. But yeah, I'm just gonna give them away, donate them to we have co-ops around here and compassion clubs and places that you can get this medication from if you need it. Right here in good old Royal Oak. I'm not in Royal Oak, I'm Detroit, but you get the idea. Alrighty, it's going a little better now that I got room to put my hands. I don't think I've ever seen a tub this packed with mushrooms. I mean, I've seen the albino Cambodians. But I mean, come on, look at that flush right there. I mean, that's just one group, and I've had 100 of them in there so far. I mean, when this is dry, I'll probably have at least a pound. At least. I don't even know how to dry the damn things. So hopefully this isn't all a waste. Alrighty. So I'm almost done here, so be patient. Maybe I can tell you another stupid story while I'm pulling the rest of these out. I'll probably edit a lot of this anyway out of the final video, so you don't have to painlessly watch me here, or painfully watch me harvesting these mushrooms and just boogering everything up. Sure, there's a lot of mycologists that are out there, oh, don't rip them out so hard, you're never going to get a second flush, and You know what, friend? Let me tell you what. I'm surprised I even got a first flush. I told you what I did. Yeah. Okay. I'm almost done, and that's where fraking comes into effect. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to frake the ground, spray it down, and then I'm going to let it dry out. It's called DocTech. I invented it myself. And I know it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway, because that's what I do. I booger stuff up, and then when I find something better, I run with it. I mean, that's what research is all about, right? A lot of people think, well, hey, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Well, how do you know? Try it and see if it happens. Then you got the right to say this is going to happen, that's going to happen, etc., etc. I mean, worst case scenario, I already did way better than I thought I was going to do. So I already won. If I screw up the rest of it, then so be it, you know. I mean, shit happens, right? It's damn cold, man. I'm trying not to snot into my... The weather changed today, and the time's all messed up. I don't know. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'm going to have an hour's less sleep. I got to go to work. Maybe I should do some mushrooms. See if that'll wake me up a little bit. Anyway, so let me show you what I got here, and then we'll just take it from there. Because I'm almost done. You gotta work for your money, I guess, if you want these babies, huh? It's kind of funny because I'm not making them to sell them. I got little baby blue ones that are just injured down there. Sorry I had to pull everything up, man. I didn't mean to hurt you. Here's a good cluster here. Look at this one. Oh, there's a chunk right there, huh? Look at that. Yeah, I almost got her now. Notice I've been saying that for about 20 minutes. I think my camera's going to shut off here pretty soon. But yeah, this is my project. I'm Doc. A lot of you people know me from doing science and chemistry and delving into narcotics and stuff that most people can't research. Owning a small research company does have its benefits. You know, the permits are expensive, but, you know, the reward is great. You know, the way I look at it is, you know, so I have to spend $1,000 to get a class 1 or something like that. You know, if I can save one life, what's $1,000 bucks, right? What is the value of life? And the same thing is with these both medicinal and psychoactive mushrooms. I mean, if they can help somebody in need, then where's the harm in that? You know, I'm glad that my state has decriminalized it, but it would be better if they made it legal. And pretty much it kind of is, because you can go into these dispensaries, you know, the marijuana dispensaries now, and you can buy mushrooms. And penis end. They got a bunch of different varieties. Not necessarily these Treasure Coast. These are little, but they're super powerful, so they're kind of a little bit too much. But you can, I hope the shit don't absorb through my skin. Maybe that's why I'm feeling goofy. Alright, anyway, here we go. We are done with the monotub. I'm gonna go ahead and sprink this now, just with my fingers probably. And we're gonna get rid of the last little bits, plug the little holes, and kind of just tamp it down a little bit. Okay? Come here, you. Yep. Now this has to heal. So we're probably gonna, this is just fodder here, so we're probably gonna have to, just tamp her down and spray her down, and we'll take her for another run. We'll stick her right back into the vegging state, and then go right back into fruiting. Sound like a plan? So let's see what we got here. For Doc's very first run, I'm a mushroom virgin, and this is what I got. That's quite a bit of mushrooms, right? All that. All right, cool. Y'all have a nice day now, yeah?